Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're exploring 10 of the most fascinating medieval European swords. All real, all preserved in museums, and all with amazing history. We'll cover who wielded them, when, and where they came from. From Viking warriors to Anglo-Saxon kings, and Scottish heroes. Let's dive in. Number 1. Sutton Hoo Sword. Our first sword is the Sutton Hoo sword. It dates back to the 7th century and was wielded by an Anglo-Saxon elite, likely a king or noble. It was discovered at Sutton Hoo in Suffolk, England, buried in a massive ship burial alongside treasures, gold, and garnets. This sword isn't just a weapon. Its pattern-welded blade and ornate hilt make it a true symbol of wealth and power. Today, you can see it in the British Museum. Number 2. Cawood Sword. Next up is the Cawood Sword from the early 12th century. This blade belonged to high-ranking knights or warriors in northern England, and it was found in the River Ouse in Yorkshire. With its inscriptions and well-crafted pommel, it was clearly high status. This sword represents the transition from Viking swords to medieval knightly blades, versatile in both cut and thrust. You can view it today at the Yorkshire Museum. Number 3. Gilling Sword. Our third sword is the Gilling Sword, dating from the late 9th to early 10th century. It belonged to an Anglo-Saxon warrior of noble rank and was found at Gilling Beck in North Yorkshire, England. Its silver inlays and pattern-welded blade show incredible craftsmanship. This sword was likely used in local skirmishes or even as a ceremonial weapon. Today, it's housed in the Yorkshire Museum. Number 4. Wallace Sword. Then we have the Wallace Sword from the late 13th century. This massive two-handed sword was wielded by William Wallace, the Scottish hero and freedom fighter. It's nearly 5 feet long, and just imagining it swinging on the battlefield is mind-blowing. This sword is a symbol of Scottish resistance, more than just a weapon. You can see it at the National Wallace Monument in Scotland. Number 5. Abingdon Sword. Next is the Abingdon Sword, from the late 9th to early 10th century. It belonged to an Anglo-Saxon noble or warrior and was discovered in Abingdon, Oxfordshire, England. Decorated with animal motifs and silver, this sword shows the importance of aesthetics and status even in weapons. It was likely both ceremonial and practical. Today, it's at the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford. Number 6. Longsword. Our sixth sword is the classic medieval longsword, used from the 14th to 15th century by European knights. These swords were found across France, Germany, and England. Double-edged and perfect for cut and thrust, the longsword was ideal for armored combat. Versatile and deadly, it defines the classic medieval knight. You can see examples in the Met and the British Museum. Number 7. Falchion. Next is the falchion, used from the 12th to 16th century by mercenaries, peasants, and occasionally knights. It was widely used across Germany, France, and England. Single-edged and broad, almost axe-like, it was designed for chopping power. Examples are in the Deutsches Klingenmuseum, Germany. Number 8. Oakshott Type 12 Arming Sword. Then there's the Oakshott Type 12 Arming Sword from the 13th century, used by knights and noble warriors across Western Europe. Named after historian Ewart Oakshott, this sword was balanced for both cut and thrust, versatile in armored combat, and a symbol of medieval chivalry and skill. Examples can be seen at the Met and various European collections. Number 9. Scottish Claymore. Next up is the Scottish Claymore, from the 15th to 16th century, wielded by Scottish Highland warriors. This two-handed, long-reaching sword was designed for powerful battlefield strikes. Its inscriptions and ornate hilts show it was both functional and symbolic. Examples are in the Fitzwilliam Museum, Cambridge. Number 10. Ulfberht Sword. Finally, we have the Ulfberht sword, from the 9th to 11th century, used by Viking warriors and elite soldiers across Europe, including Norway, Germany, and France. Made of high-quality crucible steel, these swords were stronger and more flexible than most of their time. Highly prized and traded across Europe, you can see examples at the British Museum and various European museums. And that's a wrap. 10 incredible European medieval swords, each with its own story, era, and battlefield history. Which one would you take into battle, if you could? Comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more history deep dives.